How's it going, guys? Bloober Gamer here. This is archived stream footage. If you want to see me live, go to twitch.tv/Bloober Gamer. No more underscore. We're moving up in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Highlights are out there. My schedule is out there. Most of my archive stuff, if not all of it, goes on my YouTube channel, so even if you can't show up live, you can still see it there. But I'd love to see you guys there live, because then you can interact with me in the chat, and we can just have some fun. Until then, on with the show. Okay, I made it in time. How's it going, guys? Bloober Gamer here. Welcome back. We are back to Crusader Kings III, and it feels good to be back. Let me see. Where we last left off, let's look at our beautiful kingdom here. Let me see. What are all these notifications? Okay, I just haven't checked them yet. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's see. It's a feast. We don't have to host. What's this war we're in? Ah, okay. It's just some war that I joined for someone. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing really well, Cleo. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I hope you are doing absolutely fantastic today. Not much of a prelude for our... I can't speak. Not much of a prelude for what we're doing here, so... I'm thinking we're probably just going to be jumping straight in unless there's something that I have to buy. Or something I can purchase as an upgrade. I mean, what am I even going to be keeping? Mostly just North Riding, and there's nothing really there to upgrade at this point. So, I'm glad to hear you're doing fine, Cleo. Let's just unpause the game and see what happens. Oh yeah, our really good king. He's actually starting to get kind of old here. I've been hoping that we could get our prestige high enough to just conquer the entire kingdom of Mercia and then make the kingdom of England. Which, that would be enough if we could get that high. The problem is I don't think we will. We just need to get prestige any way possible here. Is there anything I can do with my people here to get me more prestige? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay. We're gonna have to see what happens here. We're making quite a bit of bank for this early on. Surely there's something. What is our heir actually going to be keeping? Just the Earldom of North Riding. That is troublesome. Oh. Our Chancellor died? Say it isn't so. We don't have a good replacement. He's the best person we have, and he's not even that great, honestly. Oh, well. Kind of just have to deal with it now, don't we? Let's, I wasn't going to be going to war somewhere, was I, for another province? I'm looking at the wrong map, that's why I'm so confused. Here we are. We could go after Lancaster again, obviously. Oh, excuse me. Our truce is over, so we technically could. It'd be funny. Because Lancaster starts up here. That's where the actual duchy is. And they'd be moving down here because why not, I guess. I think we need to wait to fight Mercia. That's what I honestly think. So we just need to save our money. We need to save our prestige. Basically anything to get us prestige right now. Under a concubine limit. Oh, I am Osteru, aren't I? Yeah, and there's no one I can even... There's no one I can even pick. So... We're suffering a minus 0.1 prestige for a while, which is a shame, but hey, what are you gonna do? Where's my player? Here he is, 14 years old. What a mad lad. What are all of these notifications? A physician, we don't need to host a feast. We are doing perfectly fine on our stress levels. I'd prefer not to spend it if I can at all help it. She is... Don't get me wrong, she has some really nice stats, but from what I remember, the physician we have right now is better. I'm not looking at the right area. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's an herbalist on top of a physician, which is pretty nice, honestly. Who is this guy? Some insane zealot. No, he can sit and rot in my prisons. There's no need to let him out. We're not going to hire any of them, because only one of them is even somewhat good. Whoa! Nameplate change. Alba's absolutely enormous. Oh my gosh. Gee willikers, dude. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is a skilled herbalist, knowledgeable about healing and harmful plants alike. At more than one occasion, she has offered to share her expertise with me. The offer is intriguing, but I know Hofgudi is distrustful of charms and potions. He believes that Loki uses them for his own nefarious purposes. So, he could lose some opinion of me, which I'm not really that concerned about. And I could gain the trait Herbalist, which would buff my learning even more. I could gain some piety, I could get some lifestyle experience. Yeah, I'll take the Herbalist trait, why not? Why not? We have 41 learning! Oh my gosh! Our worst stat is still considered good. That's how powerful we are. Oh my gosh, that's insane. I think we're just going for mental. We're just kind of going down this whole of body tree now, because why not? I think that's what our current plan is. Are there hamlets have been constructed? That's cool. We're up to 8 gold a month now. I'm trying to see if any of these would give prestige if we switched, because I want to try to get prestige any way I can. A Majesty Focus would give us an extra prestige a month. How is my Diplomacy, actually? My Diplomacy is 16. That's not half bad. In fact, that's actually pretty decent. It's considered good by the game, but that's high end of good. I mean, once I finished Whole of Body, I could very easily... I mean, Theologian, there's not really anything super good that we would want in Theologian. So, how do I get rid of this? There we go. That's better. Yeah, that gives monthly piety, but we don't need that. We could switch to a Majesty Focus. A monthly prestige per dread. Don't need to worry about that. This August just gives us a lot of prestige options, which I think would be pretty nice. Is there anything else that'd be really good for prestige? August probably just gives a lot of prestige. Yeah, that alone gives an extra prestige a month as well, if we could get to it. And that would buff some of our lower stats, so I don't see why not. Oh my gosh, we do get experience for this scholarship lifestyle, though, really quickly. It's crazy. That war we're going to lose, that's absolutely fine. I don't particularly care. We have a ton of money, too. I do feel like we should spend some of it, but the problem is we're not going to keep any of this stuff. So I'd rather have a nice stockpile. Yeah, see, none of that we can upgrade. Plus, we don't have the proper tech anyway. We could upgrade this. This, I believe... Yeah, this we don't have the battlements innovation, so we can't do that. But we can upgrade here. We get a little bit of extra garrison, some supply limits, some fort level, and some tax. Why not? It's going to be a little while until we'd be able to declare a war, potentially, on Mercia anyway. The interesting thing is they don't really have any alliances at the moment. If I can stay alive for a little bit, I have 4 alliances. Of varying strengths, of course, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. I was shocked when I caught Wolfmare trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Earl. He gave me an impressive speech on how he now understood why what he had done was wrong. Humble is a nice trait, actually. Gives you extra piety, gives you better opinion of your liege. It's just a good all-around trait. What could we Deceitful? No, we do not want Deceitful. And Honest is not a bad one either, but I think overall Humble would be nicer to have. So we're going to go with that. Because I don't think that person's not our heir. So we would want him to be more... We would want him to like his liege more so that he's less likely to revolt against us. Oh my goodness. I'd love limited crown authority as well. But we don't have the plenary assemblies, which, let's take a look. They're currently going for mustering grounds for some reason. Why can't we go for plenary assemblies, guys? She has 5 learning. Why is she in charge of this? My lord, my Hofgidi Oswulf approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing, but refuses to sell it to me. If you make him see the error of his way, I would be in your debt. He's still at plus 98 opinion of us. How's it going, Rams? Hope you're doing alright today, man. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out... How am I doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you doing, Rams? You're doing fine? I'm glad to hear it. I'm trying to figure out what we want to do here. We don't particularly need the lifestyle experience. But we could increase our learning even more. The thing is, we don't really need to. We're at 49. Or wait, no, that's our age. We're at 41, although that's still absolutely incredible for learning. The problem is, I can't really... I don't really need it for anything, all of this insanely high learning, because we're not the culture head. So this insane learning stat isn't going to do much for us. You know what? We'll take the extra learning, I guess. Plus we get some learning lifestyle experience, which is nice. Once we finish the whole of body tree is when I wanted to switch over to the diplomacy tab. As Petty King, I have been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. Looking around, I noticed my brother and friend Godfrid sitting under a nearby pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. On the other hand, I just noticed a merchant dropping off a cart of expensive champagne. Ow! I do not want the drunkard trait. I do not want that. He could become my best friend, or I could lose some stress. We're gonna become our best friends. Yeah, learning textbooks is not going to do much for us. How's it going, Drager? Hope you're doing alright. Your character is actually... Let's take a look at your character now that you're here. I'm going to be honest, Drager. You seem like a pretty decent character. How am I doing? I'm doing really well. I hope you're doing alright tonight. What is this? Oh, okay. Who is this? Oh, the Kingdom of Mercia. She likes us more. Now, that's cool, I guess, but I would be wanting to attack her anyway if it was to the instant I got enough prestige. Which, granted, is probably going to take a while. I don't know if I'd even make it. Because Exalted Among Men is quite a bar to hit. Yeah, I need... Because we gain fame at the same rate we gain prestige, I'm pretty sure. We would need about 3,000 prestige, which at the rate we're going would be 100 months, which would be 8 years. We actually could hit it. We'll see. I'm always decent. Well, I'm glad to hear you're not doing poorly. At the very least, you're doing decent, which is nice. There we go. I'm not recruiting any of them. They're garbage. They're garbage positions. They have no qualifications. What are we even doing right now? We're just all of this is we're just waiting for our prestige. At the very least, we're able to do some development in our kingdom, so that's always nice. We see we're increasing control. I'd love to actually have some good commanders. From what I remember, I don't really have any good commanders. Hosting a feast, we don't need to do that. Let me see. Alright, well now that I have a few of you here, I may as well ask, what's been your favorite thing about today? I need to try to remember to do that more, because that's kind of one of my things. I keep forgetting to do it. Did you have a nice meal? Did you play a fun game? Have an interesting conversation with someone? I'd love to know. I have not done much this morning. I actually watched a little bit of Crusader Kings III content on YouTube, and that's kind of it, actually. It's still pretty early in the morning for me, so it's going to be a big homework day for me at the very least, and I'll try to do a little bit of work on the Quarantine SMP, I think. I just uploaded my first video for Season 2 yesterday. It was so much fun editing that. But, yeah, I'm probably going to be pretty busy today after this. We'll see what happens, though. I'd love to hear about you guys, though. We are giving you a stewardship education. Can I change this at all? No, you're stuck with the stewardship education, even though you're probably going to struggle with the stewardship education. So that is just lovely. Who is the best? This is the best guy we have for stewardship. There we go. All right. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We need to get our troops back faster. We're only getting them back at 62 a month. That's kind of slow, unfortunately. Draeger, look at you. You've come of age. Oh my gosh, you have the best possible martial training. That is pretty awesome. You gain the trait Forder. Oh my gosh. You're actually a really good military strategist here. Look, your marshal's trait is all the way up at 16, which is pretty nice. You are the best. And you have the Forder trait, which ideally we wouldn't really want you commanding an army if we could at all help it. But if you were, it's a really nice trait to be able to cross water without losing advantage. That's pretty nice. And then in a few years, we'll be able to officially marry you to your wife for ideally the rest of your life. So enjoy your freedom while you have it. Who is this guy? He is... I don't see any reason why I shouldn't trust him. He really likes us. He really likes us. This better be worth my time. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. You would think that he would be... He's a patient person. I'm surprised he'd be so rude. Oh, he gets... Oh, I was hoping I was going to be getting extra prestige. But no, it's this random schmuck here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Minecraft? 10. It is... It's arguably... It's by far the game I've invested the most time in. I would argue, there's no way to track this, but I would probably, if you add up all the time I've played in Minecraft, I've probably dedicated an entire year of my life, including sleeping hours, since I owned Minecraft, to playing Minecraft. That's how bad it is. It's really bad. But yeah, I absolutely love the game. And then you have the occasional mods like Tekkit and Pixelmon. You sprinkle that in, and oh, it's amazing. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have tons of other favorite games as well. Civ 6 is up there. This game is pretty enjoyable. It's not in my top 3 probably, but it's really fun. But yeah, I really enjoy Minecraft. Probably more than I should, but I really do. I have gained life reaffirmed for 5 years. Oh my gosh. Minus 50% stress gain and a medium health boost for 5 years. We are looking really good here, guys. After extensive conversation over our delectable dishes, Sheriff Seward expresses that he finds me most learned and wise, and that my utterances are always of inestimable worth to those less well-read than I. Ah, 75 prestige, let's go! There we go. Any way I can get prestige. What is this? I'm being called into a war. I do not want to lose the fame, so I have to accept this. We're being called into a war with about 4,500 people. Honestly, they will probably be fine. I will accept. I'm probably not going to be contributing too much. If we take a look at where this war is, we need to build up our troops. That's why I'm not contributing very much. Oh yeah, they're fine. They're absolutely fine. Stay away with PUBG. I have a playtime of 5,000 hours since lockdown. I never played PUBG, but I can see why people would have a lot of time invested in that game. See, it seems like a pretty great game. I lose stress. I gain the trait Eager Reveler. Nice. May as well have that extra trait. It gives me extra diplomacy and intrigue, and opinion of revelers is higher, which is awesome. Nice combination of things. Yeah, once we get Whole of Body, we're switching over to the diplomacy tree, so that we can buff our prestige gain even more. And how is our marshal doing? There's a lot of areas in our kingdom actually that have pretty low control. 20 months left until Cheshire has higher control, which is absolutely fine. It's already at 79 control. We could probably leave it be. I mean, where else? We have 90 up here. Man, Cumberland is not looking so hot. Wait, he's already at plus 100. Why am I trying to sway this guy more? I could very easily sway someone else instead, and it'll get more bang for my buck. Who needs to be swayed? Honestly, all my vassals really like me. I could potentially just spend my swaying time... Wait, now I can't interact with them? I was able to interact with the Pope before, and now I can't? What is this malarkey? Oh, wait. I'm thinking of my Brittany game. I'm Austria anyway, so there's no reason for me to interact with the Pope. I was thinking, oh, I can make the Pope like me better so that I can exchange my piety for money. Not so. I totally forgot, apparently, that that's not how this works. I mean, there's gotta be someone who needs to be swayed. Everyone really likes me. How about we sway the King of Alba? He seems like a cool dude. We don't have an alliance with him, but... relevance. I don't think I have any... I do have a son I could actually marry off. And then we could have an alliance. He will not accept. He does not want an alliance. Different faith. Gaelic. Oh, yeah, that's probably... That makes sense. Dang it. I really want an alliance with him so that he doesn't go after me. I mean, if you look, I don't own anything that's his. I mean, I technically own Galloway, to be fair. Although, I would frankly, I would just give that to him if he asked. I took it because it was nearby, but I don't frankly need it. Alright. More boring physicians. A eunuch. Okay, that's interesting trait. Fine. I've never actually seen a eunuch in this game, somehow. Don't know how it's never come up, but I haven't. Yeah, let's take a look at this war that I'm not participating in. Very easily, they should win this easily. Although I believe Prussia could probably do good work. Prussia is just Prussia, man. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing really for me to do at the moment. I'm not going to create the Duchy of Northumbria if I can at all help it. Because I don't want to. It could potentially give me more prestige to allow us to go after Mercia sooner. They do have another alliance now. Although, to be fair, neither of their alliances are that strong. So I wouldn't be too concerned if we could build our troops up a bit more. We're only getting back 60 a month. About. My son, Wolfmare, has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. So he could have the patient trait, which, honestly, I think is a decent trait. He could gain generous, which you wouldn't want as a king, but he's not. Or he could gain diligent, which, dude, that's a good trait. No, you know what? We're gonna give him diligent. What traits does he already have? He's curious. He's humble. He already has a nice buff towards liege opinion. Let's make him diligent. And that buffs all of his stats by 1, which makes this guy a lot more useful. The Good King. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray King Trengus of Alba in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, who is the most elegant person you have heard of? Oh, I'm taking the prestige. I'm not spending prestige on that. Not worth it. But it gives me free prestige. 75 prestige, my friends. Very nice indeed. And this is climbing kind of slowly. I want it to climb faster. Oh my gosh, someone's plotting to kill my wife? No, don't do that. Why, you meanie, why would you do that? Oh my gosh, I have so many children. Oh, we don't want this guy to be marshal. We want him to be... He's good at stewardship and learning. We'll make him stewardship as well. We want plenty of good stewards. And I don't think there's anything else we really need to change there. And we keep saying we have 3,000 prestige. We're just letting this build. Be careful. What will all your children do? So, unfortunately, because we have so many children, our succession law is messy. Our heir, you Draeger, will only be receiving... You will be receiving the rights to the overall kingdom, so you will still be the king. But you're only going to be getting one earldom here to control. personally. The rest of all this stuff is being given to your brothers. So there's nothing we can really do about that. It's just that's what the inheritance laws are like this early on in the game. We can't change them for a while, unfortunately. So I don't think our children are going to be misbehaving or anything. It's just that due to their very existence, they're robbing you of the land that I think you should properly deserve. If that makes sense. Gosh, there's got to be something I can upgrade here. Oh, I could build a duchy building. These things are really good. Let's see. Are there any really good ones? The levy reinforcement rate up by 25% would be nice. Army gold maintenance would be nice to have that lower. And you can upgrade these as well. Oh my gosh, levy reinforcement rate 100%. That'd be really insane. Levy size, just buffing it by 40% potentially. Are there any for gold? Yeah, there's this one. You could just buff. We could buff all holding taxes in the duchy. This here by 20% potentially, which is pretty nice. Money is pretty solid in this game. Oh, Leisure Palaces is also nice. You have a plus 15% monthly prestige. You also get control growth, up by both a solid number and a percentage. Man, there's some really good ones here. Oh, this just buffs by a solid number as well as development growth, so not necessarily a percentage. Okay, that's definitely something to consider. Once I get to 300, I'm definitely going to want to consider constructing one of those, because that would be very nice. Yay, this king likes us more. He's at plus 86. Because we're illustrious, he's quite a fan of us. And we're both honest people, so he's a fan of that. He is a murderer and a dynastic kinslayer. That's not great. We have a massive health boost for 5 years. Oh my gosh, dude. We have so many health boosts. Although most of these only counter penalties, which we don't have any of right now. Good grief, man. That's a lot of buffs. Uh-oh. Oh, our spy master died. I think wasn't he actually pretty talented? We could recruit her, but she is extremely expensive. So no. The problem is there's no one else that's really good here. We're gonna have to go with 9. Which is pretty bad, honestly. It's pretty bad. Wait, why can we imprison him? Why can we imprison him? Alright, well, we'll try imprisoning him. If it works, we can always ransom him for money. So let's take a look. Hello? Yeah, we could just have him pay 50 and instantly release him. Bam! 50 gold, just like that, boys. Look at that. 50 gold. You can have someone teach you. Best person for stewardship's actually me, apparently. So we'll do that. Alright, and my vassals are expecting positions. Oh, he's 9 as well. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. We can actually switch these guys around so that our powerful vassals are the ones who have these positions. Yeah, so our powerful vassals will like us better, which is nice. And we're not actually losing any strength in that regard. Oh, Draeger, you can get married. There you go. You are losing 200 prestige because she is a lowborn, but We really liked her stats. I think that's why we picked her. Oh, she's shy. Ugh. Are you kidding me? That is rough. Well, sorry, man. There you go. Alright, well, there we go. Now we wait. That's about all we can do right now. We have a good bit of money, though. How about we look into one of these duchy buildings? The thing is, we can only build one in the entire duchy. So we want to think ahead. And we want to think ahead about what we want. Why shy? I'll explain the problem with that in a second. Oh, we can't actually build these because we don't have manorialism. Never mind. So, the reason... Well, I don't know why she is shy. But it's unfortunate that she is. Simply because... Actually, it's not so bad if... I don't think it's so bad if other people are shy. It's bad if you're shy. Because you get a lot of stress for certain interactions that just involve talking to people. Or if there's even the slightest bit of potential conflict in talking with people, your character can get stress if you're shy. Which, granted, we're not playing as her, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. It's just a shame. Yeah, in a personal scheme, so if we try to make her like us better, 15% less effective, the schemes. Or 15% lower chance to actually succeed. So it's not a great perk, honestly. I mean, what does it even actually buff? Because I want to say it buffs something. It buffs your learning by 1, which, granted, her learning's actually not bad. Her learning's better than yours, Drager. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? We just appointed that guy our steward. He's already dead. Alright, well, you're our steward now. Boop. There we go. You're our steward now. He was our steward before anyway. Who is this chap? You are absolutely awful at most things. You've one average trait, 2 average traits, and the rest are awful. He increased control... Oh, he can increase control here. That's cool. Hang on a second. What are the control in these areas? 81, 25. You are gonna... Oh my goodness. That control isn't even going to improve either. Am I able to see how good of commanders I have? Champions. We don't actually have very good ones. Our best is 16 for commander advantage. So, but we do want our levies up. We're gonna just have our levy reinforcement rate higher, which gets us up to 78 a month. Not too shabby. I took Wolfmare out playing with a bow. To my surprise, he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and tortuous death. Wolfmare just smiled. Oh no! He's sadistic! Do we want to change that? Ambitious would be a nice one to have. It's just a really nice buff to your stats. Or we can make him paranoid is not one you want to have. Absolutely not. We'll make him ambitious. We'll take a little bit of stress on and we'll make him ambitious. What is this? Who is this? Chieftain Satyato of Sadakunta has accused my daughter... Oh no. Of having an extramarital affair with my steward. Uh-oh. How could she defile the sanctity of her marriage? So has this actually happened? Okay, yeah, this has actually happened. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Oh, but it's my steward. I don't want to imprison my steward. He's really good. And I wouldn't gain anything. Do you play with your community? Bello Dinana. Please let me know if I pronounced that correctly, by the way. I haven't historically, just because I don't really... Simply because I don't have that big of a community to play with. I'm not directly opposed to it. It would just be dependent upon the game, for example. Because something like Crusader Kings III probably wouldn't work because of how long of a game it is. If it was shorter games, then yeah, I'm not opposed to stuff like that. I'm just saying it'd be easier if I had a larger community. Is all I'm trying to get at. But no, I'm not opposed to it. I know I really answered your question a long way around. I don't want to lose the level devotion. I'm devoted servant. Although actually that's not really that big of a deal. I think we may actually lose the level of devotion. Although, hang on a second. Learning per level of devotion, that would knock our learning down a little bit. Not that that particularly matters. Well, I really don't want to imprison him. He's really good. But justice must be served. Well, good job, daughter, you dum-dum. Good job. Alright. We could reassign our Spy Master. Yeah, so we're only losing out on one there. And then oh, he's our Marshal. Is there anyone who's better at Marshal? Yeah, we can put our champion here. And then we could slot this guy in here like so. There we go. Alright, man, it hasn't stopped playing this music, actually. So I never got the chance to ask, but Bella Dinana, how are you doing today? I hope you were doing alright. Oh, I'm a dum-dum, I forgot to change! Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I'm getting Whole of Body. Nice. We've gained the trait Whole of Body, which is pretty solid. It reduces our stress gain and gives us a medium health boost. Now let's go for Majesty Focus so I can gain some prestige. 5 prestige a month. That's what I'm talking about. We just need to... I'm actually going to crank it up to max speed. We need to work our way up to this. Man, look at that. 8.8 gold a month. 5 prestige a month. We are just so talented. Our king is getting somewhat older, but we have Whole of Body, so we are... Look at all of these buffs. I'm not too concerned. Einbert comes of age. Cool, dude. Alright, let's marry you off. You both get some prestige. There you go. Our court physician. Oh, bleeder. That's not good. Well, we're gonna get him out of there. There we go. Awesome sauce. A schemer. My spy master is coming to me with grave news. It is my brother and friend Gildfrid, who is plotting against my wife. No! No! Say it isn't so! Well, sir, I think we may have to do this. Do we have any replacements? We could actually appoint our son as the spy master. There you go, Drigger. You're the spy master now. Enjoy. We're imprisoning you. I cannot ignore the fact that you were trying to murder my wife. That's not something I can ignore. Well, Andy's gone. He ran away. Yes, you're the spy master now. You enjoy it. We're giving him an intrigue education for some reason. Okay. What do we... Kill him. He ran away. I wish I could. Alright. We're gonna have this person give him an education. He's not super talented, but he's the best we have available. Yeah, Mercia's army is still stronger than me. We really need to get our levies back. Just getting stomped on early on by Alfred like that has set us back so much in terms of our troop count. We have never recovered. Ever. Oh, my acquaintance. Oh, this was our old steward who was being a naughty boy. Okay, we can designate a guardian for this person. Oh, yeah. Her guardian was the person who ran away. There we go. Out of curiosity. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. I was trying to find a way to get rid of that prestige issue. Bluebeard, hope you have a good day. I gotta go do homework. Yes, you do that. Homework is very important. That's what I'm doing after this. So, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with your homework. I really mean it. Alright, I had a feeling I was going to do something with some of these characters, and I totally forgot what it was. Man, we need to find a way to get our levies back. That hurts so much. Oh my gosh, and Mercy has 3,800 troops now. But 1,500 of those are mercenaries, so it is temporary. I have vassals that are wanting positions. How about you guys go and get good first? There's nothing here for me to give you, in fact. You're pretty bad at what you do as well. So yeah, no. Homework, really? Yes. Drager, homework is very important. It's the only reason I'm even doing somewhat well in my classes right now, admittedly. My classes are just a lot harder this year, so the homework is giving me the opportunity to reinforce my knowledge. Let me advise her sometime about homework. Hey, you can if you want, man. I'm not stopping you. Organized service. Holding tax is up by 5%. I will take it. I'd love some holding tax increase. Oh my gosh, look at our prestige just tick up. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, he's talented. Wait a second, this is my brother that ran away. I found him, guys. I found him. But what? Does the game not... Is the game not going to allow me to imprison him? He ran away. Okay, then. Well, there's no way I'm hiring him. He tried to kill my wife. No, thank you. Why are we still trying to sway King Trengus? He's at max opinion of us. Who else do we try to sway? Imprison that guy, kill him. I genuinely wish I could. I don't think the game will let me. I could try to kill him. The problem is, my odds of succeeding weren't super good. Hang on, what are you buffing me on right now? You're just giving me +1 to everything. If for example she buffed my intrigue specifically, which it wouldn't even be by that much, then we could potentially do better at... But the problem is, if people are spying on me, they would then have something they could blackmail me with if I try to kill my brother. Just like how he tried to kill my wife and I could technically imprison him. They wouldn't be able to imprison me, but they would have some dirt on me, and I don't want that. That's what I'm trying to get at. There we go. We're just watching all of this around us. Who is this? This is my vassal. Ruling the multicultural petty kingdom of Dara comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, breeding resentment. My vassal, Countess Vigdis, suggested I could significantly improve relations with my Norse subjects by learning to speak their language alongside my own. Are you saying I don't... Granted, I am Anglo-Saxon now, yes, but... I still should be able to speak Norse because I started as Norse. Surely. Well, gee. I wonder which one I could pick. 99... Oh. That would give me lifestyle experience, though. I could just straight up gain 150 prestige. 150 prestige. Give me that progress. Go. My daughter-in-law. Oh, Drager, you are a father now. Look at that. Okay. And he inherited he inherited a solid trait. Look at that. All right. He admittedly that was fast. This is medieval England. What do you expect? All right. Awesome. He shall henceforth be known as Aelfgar. There we go. Oh, my cousin was killed in a siege. I became of legal age just minutes ago. I mean, yeah. If you think about it, although that's in our time. In their time, it's been several years already. That's how crazy time. That's how crazy the flow of time is. I mean, you're already. If we look, you're already 20. Now, granted, coming of age in this game is 16. It's not. In America, it's 18. I want to say. I think you said in India it was. Was stuff like that wasn't things associated with 18 in the US? Isn't that stuff associated with 20 or 21 in India? If I remember correctly, I thought there were some things. 18 here. Okay, never mind. So yeah, a little different in the olden days. Yeah, here he is. This is the brother that tried to kill my wife. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, but maybe it's not. He's unlanded. I'm absolutely certain that it was him. I'm absolutely certain of it. He really likes me, but the thing is, I can't really kill him because he's my best friend. That'll give me a ton of stress to kill him. How about this, Drager? We will pin him. So we can at least keep an eye on him. I'm not planning on killing him at the moment, but we will keep an eye on him. There we go. Aha! A perk! Monthly prestige per dread, monthly prestige per knight, monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council. Oh, these are some solid ones. I'm going to do Sway Scheme Power up by 30%. That's insane stuff. Any vassals who need to like me more? We do have some down at +5. She's not that good at anything. Otherwise I'd be more than willing to give her something, but they're not talented. 95% for swaying. We'll do that. Yeah, she's not really good enough to be considered for anything. I already have powerful vassals in several of these positions. Well, and by that I mean 2. But that's still something. We could make her a spy master with her skill of 0. That's absolutely atrocious. Oh my gosh. Why would we do that? We're not going to, but why would we ever want to do that? Look, we have 715 gold. I feel very rich. Oh, here's our other son, Bertel Bertelson. What a name! Bertel Bertelson. Oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Humble is a solid trait. We do not want deceitful. Honest isn't bad, but I do want him to keep humble. I had a hook on someone, apparently it expired. That's cool. Wolfmare's finally come of age. And look at that! He has this pretty solid diplomacy degree. Check it out, boys. Look at that. 16? That's pretty solid. A call to war? I don't want to spend 350 fame. I will join. I'm not really going to do anything, I don't think, but I will join. Okay, well, look at that. We're not doing too shabby, honestly. We're working our way there very slowly. It doesn't feel like we're going to get there in time. We're 55. This may not work how I wanted it to. Drager, how are you doing for prestige? You are at 107. You're getting 1.2 a month. Definitely not as high. There's a lot of notifications going on. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time for our plan. I really don't think we will, which is a shame. Would have been a good plan. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen, in Earl Hjoker's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged Princess Morwenna's claim to the Earldom of Cheshire. Oh, you butt! Now she could declare war on me. Now granted, we're stronger than her. But that's really annoying. Come on, dude. What the hey? Don't acknowledge her claim to my kingdom. There he is. He's still here. If it makes you feel better, he's suffering for his sins. He is now a leper. Which absolutely is destroying his stats. I mean, his prowess has been cut in more than half, but he has a severe health penalty. Which, oddly enough, he's still perfectly fine in terms of health because of all of his other perks. Who are these people? They don't matter. How is this war going? We have way more troops than they do. Alright, and now, we just have to continue to build up our soldiers. It's a really low number. Hello! You have come of age as well. Congratulations. You are you're actually still a bad spy master because of the perks I gave you. Oh, you have 2 perks that cut against intrigue, and we gave you an intrigue education. Oh, I'm an idiot. We gave him an intrigue education, he's still awful at intrigue. Because of his personality. Oh, I can't believe it. What's going on here? As their petty king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I gain generous liege, which does lower taxes. Or I could gain some dread, and he wouldn't be as much of a fan of me. Or I could raise her opinion of me, which I don't know why I would want to do that. I kind of want some dread, honestly. I kind of want some dread. Because then that would be buffing my prestige even more. Yeah! We'll take the dread, why not? Oh, we have another grandson in the family. There we go. You're now an uncle as well, congratulations, Drager. if you at all care. Alright. Oh, and you also have a daughter now. Oh, she is club-footed. Oh well. Hergith. So there you go. Alright, man. We are 56. We're aging pretty quickly, and our prestige is not climbing as fast as I would have wanted it to. The prestige is actually dropping. Why? My diplomacy has gone down. Don't know what from. Yeah, I have no idea what from. Has happened. I'm just reading this real quickly. Yeah, we'll see if she likes us more. Yeah, she does like us more. Okay, cool. What do we want to do? I'm trying to figure out why my diplomacy dropped. What are you buffing me at? You're just kind of assisting me overall. If I had you buff my diplomacy specifically, how much does that help me? That raises my monthly prestige by another 2%. Why not? Why not? We're not taking advantage of too much else otherwise. Search for a physician. We're searching for a physician so frequently. And I have not found any better than the one I currently possess. I can lawfully imprison her? What for? Oh, for goodness sakes! Can people just... Can people just not behave in the kingdom here? Good grief. Well, yeah, we will try to imprison her. It was a 100% chance. And now what I do is I immediately let her go for 50 gold. You served your time. I want the money. We're almost at 1,000 gold just because I haven't been spending it. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yeah, she's still not good at... Oh! She actually is better at diplomacy than this guy. She's not the best at it. Our son would be pretty talented. Let's get another powerful vassal in there. Is there anyone better anywhere? Anywhere. Alright, oh, our steward. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can rearrange this so that we still have as many powerful vassals in charge here as we can, which I think we've pretty much optimized it for now. I mean, if we look at these guys aren't particularly really good at anything. What? Why am I this is my aunt? Oh yeah, she's the dwarf, isn't she? Yeah, she's the dwarf. I totally forgot about her. Well, I lost some stress. So cool. Salt in the wound. While I was at the market with Bertel, his attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. Bertel watched him for a while. When he did nothing but cough and beg for water, Bertel rolled his eyes and kept on walking. Callous. Well, what are we educating him in? We are educating him in... stewardship. We could make him compassionate. No. We're gonna keep him as callous. We're gonna keep him as callous. Aha! Another diplomacy perk. We're gonna do this so that we have 13 dread. So for a little while, we're gonna be getting plus 13% prestige. Oh, being raided? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey now, what are you doing? Can't allow this. Let's just smother these guys. We absolutely were annihilating them. My cousin was slain in battle. Oh well. Who is this? This is Wolfmere. Wow, he looks really different. Yeah, sure, send that proposal. Oh my gosh, we crushed him. Actually, we barely took fewer losses than they did somehow. And we got some prestige. That's the best reward. I know we were raided and we saved the lives of our people, but more importantly, we got 22 prestige, baby. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Beneficial deal: building construction cost minus 10%. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's here. Offa's Dyke. Just enough extra 2 defender advantage, just because. That's pretty nice. Honestly, I feel like we're not going to be keeping this, but I feel like we should invest some money in these places. Yeah, farms and fields. We'll start investing a little bit more. Because then that trickles over into the money that I get. Wow, this place is extremely upgraded. My gosh. Yeah, we'll help you pick out what to upgrade. If we look at our options, 225 levies, 225. Yeah, we'll build some pastoral lands there. Just kind of upgrading everything we can. I know we've been stockpiling our gold, but realistically, we're sitting here and not spending any of it. We really should be. Northumbria is actually going to break away from us, so we don't want to invest in there. Or most likely they're going to be breaking away from us, I should say. Most likely. I mean, obviously we have to build forestry. I can't construct a new holding. Interesting that it even asks that of me. Barracks would probably be nice. I don't know, do walls and towers... Walls and towers don't give us any more levies. So we will do a barracks. Pretty simple stuff. We just want more levies, honestly. We have so much money. I like how it's, yeah, we can't really build anything else at the moment, or at least we don't want to. We can search for a physician, of course we can. And that's probably going to be our last thing that we do. Because we're very quickly approaching, or we have approached, the end of the stream here. My aunt's been taken prisoner. I think that's the dwarf. Man, but yeah, that wasn't a super eventful stream, admittedly. We've kind of just been sitting, trying to get our prestige to build up, which doesn't look like it's going to be happening. The Lancaster's getting whooped, aren't they? My goodness. But we don't necessarily have to be warring. We don't necessarily have to be doing a whole lot the entire stream. Bye, man. Hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night as well, Drager. I appreciate you stopping by. I was gonna ramble, but thank you for telling me. We should be calling it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys on Saturday. Until next time, this is Bloober Gamer signing off. God bless America.